Namaskar. Welcome to all of you to Newton Planet Private Limited. I am my name is Sundar Pathak, MD of Newton Planet Private Limited. मेरे साथ बाबा जी हैं बोलने से जो पूरे वर्ल्ड में ट्रेवल करते हैं इनको बता दूं। बाबा जी MIT में पढ़ाते थे, प्रोफेसर थे और उससे पहले नासा में नासा के साथ मिलकर काम करते थे। लेकिन बाबा जी अब स्पेशल जर्नी में हैं, उन सब चीज़ों को छोड़ दिए हैं। लेकिन हम बहुत किस्मत वाले हैं कि बाबा जी का सानिध्य मेरे साथ है। बाबा जी के MIT छोड़ दिए लेकिन न्यूटन साथ जुड़े हैं और मुझे बहुत खुशी होता है कि बाबा हमेशा बीच बीच में गाइडेंस मिलते रहता है। नोट्स क्या बनानी है, कैसे बनानी है, क्या पढ़ानी है, कब तक क्या कंप्लीट करनी है, इन सब चीज़ों को जब जब बाबा यहाँ हिमालय पे रहते हैं, यात्रा करते रहते हैं। जब भी आते हैं तो न्यूटन में आते हैं और सबको गाइड करते हैं कि ये काम है। और न्यूटन इस बार जो रैंक आया हुआ है जेईई मेंस में, जो टू रैंक आया हुआ है और एडवांस में 60 रैंक आया हुआ है, टॉप रैंक है। तो वो क्रेडिट बाबा जी की जाती है, लेकिन बाबा जी क्रेडिट नहीं लेते क्योंकि बाबा जी को नेम फेम की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर जरूरत होगा तो आज बाबा जी MIT में काम करते, न्यूटन के साथ। तो बाबा जी कुछ अपने चार धाम इस हिमालय के कुछ अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना चाहते हैं न्यूटन के मीडियम से। तो ये बाबा जी से भी बोल।
नमस्कार। श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकवशङ्करम्। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विशजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्यदेवो भव। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला, या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता, या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा, या श्वेतपद्मासना, या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिदेवैः सदा पूजिता, सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी, विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। My dear beloved devotees, intellectuals, academicians, professors, teachers, faculty, students, and all desired people of the world to attain the wisdom. This is my third consequent address for the nation. Going abroad and all over the world, upwards into this space. Nowadays, fittest of the survivability is this slogan, as the mantra. That means in this fast generation, fast technology era, unless and until you are equipped with technology, you cannot sustain. Survivability will become very difficult. I don't say it is not possible, but it will become difficult. Only thing is that we have to be equipped with the technology, associated with the people by upgrading our knowledge. This is what nothing but modern way of wisdom. Earlier days, the wisdom is spelt by the name of Veda mantras, that is Rigvedam, Yajurvedam, Samavedam, and Atharvaveda. Maharshi Vyasa felt it very clearly. आने वाले generation, next generation, people may not study these Vedas with concentration. Otherwise, they may not keep it in their mind as dharana, as like earlier days, because of changing environment, changing time, changing atmosphere, changing food habits, changing academic system. All these things will keep the human in a complex mode. So Vyasa Maharshi felt it. It is better to explain Vedas and its summary in a short form. So he described all the Veda mantras, data, information, right from Rigveda to Yajurveda, Sama, Atharva Vedas, in the form of Astadasya Puranas, like Padma Purana, Skanda Purana, all Puranas. Not only that, along with Astadasya Purana, Astadasya Upa Puranas also. Still he is unhappy. Then he started, people may not be able to continue these Puranas also. So what to do? He again ventured with the Upanishads. 108 Upanishads are also. For example, Ishyavasya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Katina Upanishad, like this. 108 Upanishads. Still, Vyasa Maharshi is unhappy. He started making penance at the Ganga river. Sure. One day Narada Maharshi came to Vyasa Maharshi and questioned Vyasa Bhagavan, you are the direct incarnation of Lord Vishnu. That means Sri Mahavishnu has taken lot of avatars, incarnation. We know very well Dasyavatara, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nrsimha, etc. Actually, he has taken 21 births as avatars, incarnation. Out of 21, the 17th one is Vyasa Bhagavan avatar, that is incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So Narada questioned Vyasa Bhagavan, you yourself is the God. What is the need for you to go for penance, why you need to take tapas? And Vyasa Bhagavan replied that Deva Maharshi, Narada, you are the Brahma Mahaputra, you are the Mudloka Sanchari, means Patala Martya Swargalokas, you are always roaming, just like Mahatmas how they are roaming. You are the Narada, you are roaming. You know everything, nothing is left without your knowledge. So everything known to you. You know the reason for my penance also. Then Naga Maharshi said that, no, Mahan Bhava, I really doesn't know. I want to know from you. Then Vyasa Bhagavan replied that after all completing the segregation of Vedas, the Mula Veda into three parts, Yukiji Samvedana. And again the other part, Dharana, four Vedas. Still I am unhappy. So I stepped up for the Ashtadas Puranas, then to Upapuranas, then to Upanishads. Still I am unhappy. So I don't know the reason behind why I am unhappy also. So I sat here to make penance. Can you tell me something? Because you are the Mulok Sanchara. You are भ्रमण करते हैं, अपने सब लोगों को भ्रमण करते हैं, आपको मालूम होता है. जैसे 14 lokas means planets. Atala Vitala Sutala, Atala Satala, Mahatala Patala Satala, Dhulaka, Dhulaka, Yulaka, Solaka, Tavalaka, Mahalaka, Yulaka, Satchilaka, Swargalaka, Gotulaka. 14 means 7 in the down, 7 in the top. Total 14. Along with the Marchiloko means our planet Earth is coming. These 14 lokas are simply called 3 lokas. Patala, Martya, Swarga. In between total 14. Patala is the seventh deepest, the down. Swarga is the topmost 7th, the up. In between, the 7th one, as a Martyaloka here, is planet Earth. So 7 plus 7, 14. So you are roaming around those. Brahman means roaming. Now we are like Maharshis, Mahatmas, Rishis, Sannyasi. We are roaming from Kashmir to Kanyakumari in India. But whereas Narada Maharshi, the Trailoka Sanchari, Patala, Marcha, Swarga, in between 17 plus 7 plus 7, 14. Total 14. These 14 together simply called Trailokya, Patala, Marcha, Swarga. So, Narada ji, आपने त्रैलोक्य समझा रहे. हम भगवान के रूप है तो भी जो कुछ काल परिणाम में हो रहा है हमको नहीं मालूम होता है. Whatever that is happening apart from the planet of Earth, you will be knowing shortly than us. So kindly let me know what is happening about the world, about the 14 planets. And tell me the uneasiness, why it is raised for me. That is why I am sitting here for the penance. Then Brahmanas Vigraha, Trailokya Sanchari, Narada Maharshi is also the Brahmachari, just like us. We are following his footsteps only, not anything else. Like Maharshi, Narada, or Sukmaharshi. Like this, all the Maharshis are Brahmacharis. So Narada explained that Bhagavan Vyasa Maharshi, the reason behind your unhappiness is simple. After all, writing all these as far as Purana, Book Purana, have you ever felt of writing Lord Mahavishnu? Then Vyas Bhagavan told that, no, I haven't read anything particularly on Sri Mahavishnu. So why don't you start Bhagavatam? Then Vyasa Maharshi agreed, understood that, yes, now I got your point. नारद महर्षि आपका उपदेशानुसार से मैं भागवतम रचना करने को शुरू करता हूँ. I will start. I will initiate the Mahabhagavatam. It is called that is why Mahabhagavatam, not only Bhagavatam. The first ever best Bhakti Grantha, right from the ancient era, all over the world, it is the ultimate Bhakti Grantha. That is Bhagavatam. So, why? Because Vyasa Maharshi himself, with a deep penance, started and completed Bhagavatam to explain the Bhakti Tattva of the Bhagavan. And the same Bhagavatam of the Moola Purusha Vyasas is translated into Dravidian languages, particularly in Telugu, Potana Mahabhagavatam. Potana Mahachya is one, the great poet is there, who uses with the simplicity of living, the maximum dedication towards the Lord Rama. That poem is also written by Ramachandra Swami, Sri Rama. Like this, the Bhagavatam is completed and it is translated into all Bhakti languages, all Dravidian languages. Now we are listening to Bhagavatam, in which the Dharma Sukshma Grantha Bhagavad Gita is being generated at the end of the Dwapara Yuga Kurukshetra, well said by Sri Krishna Paramatma to Arjuna. Actually, the basic phenomena, the same Bhagavad Gita is being told by Sri Mahavishnu directly to Surya Bhagavan. And if you go into deep research, there is one more important point. Before this Bhagavad Gita, by Krishna to Arjuna in Dwapara, before Mahavishnu to Surya Bhagavan, earlier the same Gita is termed as Shiva Gita, told by Parameshwara to Jagannatha Parvati. That is why they are called Adi Dampatu. Adi Dampatu means that the first couple of the universe with the family system, Vigneshwara Swami, Kumara Swami, and they have a daughter also. When we went to Haridwar, the temple's names, the Pahar's names, everything is written with our goddess and god's names like that. You can observe that in Haridwar. So, like this, the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, or Bhagavatam, everything is generated from the Parameshwara's Anugraha Prapti. Later on, depends upon the yugas, like Kurta, Treta, Dwapara, Kali yugas. We are unable to concentrate, we are losing the valuable granthas and its power. We are modern, we are equipped with modern technology, otherwise in a different way, but we are not utilizing it proper to restore the Vedas, to restore the information, to restore the Puranas, Puranas. We have to renunciate all of our Hindu culture. That is our primary duty. But we are leaving it to foreigners. It's very unfortunate. But they are very much interested in studying our Hindu mythology. And they are giving the power. It is true very much. Anything in this world, If you start practicing with love, concentration, and achieving the target, you will succeed it. For that moment, I am explaining all this Hindu mythology in the name of Narada Sri Mahavishnu as a Vyasa Bhagavan, Samvada. So Sri Mahavishnu completed the Bhagavatam. With this Bhagavatam, he got the complete satisfaction. While writing Bhagavatam, he observed two birds called crickets are sitting opposite to him on a tree branch and sharing lot of affection and love, saying that, showing that, not saying, showing that Vyasa Maharshi is able to visualize that the mother bird is giving, is feeding, the mother bird is feeding food for the baby bird with a lot of love and affection. Then Vyasa Maharshi felt it when it is a matter of only periods, two birds, such a affection and love is possible. What about me? With all this much knowledge, wisdom, if I don't share anything without love, what is the value for my life? He realized himself, Vyasa Bhagavan. Till that time he is brahmachari. So he felt it after watching these birds. There is a desire in me that to get a putra means just like that. Mother is feeding the baby bird. I want to feed my baby son, boy, etc. like that. So, with all that feeling, Vyasa Maharshi in his Nityanushtanam Agnihotra Prasthapana Asatyena Rajasa Vartama Sampanchamatmyanina Sakrardena Deva Jarthunakam Pasyam. These Vedic mantras for the Bhakti Prasthapana, while he is doing with the Dharani, that means in the ancient era there is no matchbox to produce the fire. They will put an equipment like that in a wooden box, wooden shell, scrolling with another wooden shell to generate the fire. Then that is called Arni. While he is doing such an Agnipratisthapana Mahotsava exercise, he remembered these two birds and he felt some feeling that he should get some putra for him. That is called Sutakamksha. He got the Sutakamksha. So, near that Agnikundam, while he is making this Arani Mahotsava, Agnipratisthapana, without his effort, he dropped his seven into the Agnikundam. From there, a pure boy, as his putra, generated from the Agnikundam. When he watched the two birds, that is the mother bird and the baby bird, the parrots, he felt the desire. So he kept the name for his son who is coming out of the Agnikundam as a Sukha. Sukha means spirit, Sukha Maharshi. And he felt that now my Janma is Parpurna. That means Aputrasya Gatim Nasti. Even for my birth as a Maharshi, in my final endeavor, achievement of my life, Sukha Maharshi will give complete offerings of final Karma Kanda rituals. He felt very happy. And he said that, my dear boy, Sukha Maharshi, I will teach you all Vedas, Ashtadas Puranas, Upapuranas, Upanishads, Bhagavatam, everything to you. And you can furtherly transfer to your Sishyas. So he taught everything to his son Sukha Maharshi. He learned everything. After all learning that, no doubt his son of Vyasa Maharshi, he became the real wisdom power. That means Sukha Maharshi is not just a body of human being as a Rishi, but he became the complete personality of the knowledge, that is wisdom. Then he said that, Pitamaha, now I am completely fulfilled with the knowledge of it. So the purpose of my birth is fulfilled. That means now I can go for the moksha, attainment of moksha. Earlier, I told that bhakti, jnana, karma, yoga, 4 ways of sadhana chatushtaya, 4 methods. In these 4 methods, we can attain the moksha, in which the easiest is bhakti. First 2 episodes we have given the information, because we have a lot to tell. But at this time, now I am telling you about jnana. In this jnana, Sukha Maharshi now attained the complete wisdom and told his father Pitajri, "मैं अभी मोक्ष लेने के लिए, I will go for the eternity." Then Vyasa Maharshi requested Sukha Maharshi, "No, my dear beloved son, I felt like you earlier, but all of my knowledge will be wasted. When I watched the 2 posts, I got the Sutatamsha and I got you. Like me, you please kindly get married and transfer all this knowledge to the world, universe." Then Sukha Maharshi told that, "No, I want to go for eternity. Is it possible by the Grihastha?" "Yes." Pitasri Vyasa Maharshi told that, "Don't worry for that. Even by the Grihastha Dharma also, you can go for the immortality." How it is possible? That is the same time in Treta Yugam, Janaka Maharaj with the Grihastha Dharma.